Hey guys, what's up? 2-Bit Jesus here, and I'm back. It's been a while. It's been like over a month since I've done a 2-Bit podcast video. I apologize for that, folks, because moving into a new place, getting a new job, it's kind of been hectic. And then also, there's been other things going on that have kind of grabbed a lot of my attention and time. And so I haven't been able to do a podcast video in a while. But here I am, I'm back, and this will be the last, I'm going to do a series of videos here, and it's going to be the last 2-Bit podcast videos. And that's not saying that this content's going away from the channel. It's actually not. It's going to stay on the channel. I just felt that I need to change the name, because it really isn't a podcast anymore. It's kind of morphed into just a little video series. But yeah, the topic of today's video, and this is kind of a little dated. I had this written down and I wanted to talk about it for at least like 2-3 months now. Now I'm finally getting around to talking about it. But I wanted to talk a little bit about remasters and how they're kind of overdone quite a bit this generation. And for some of them it makes sense for me, like Halo Master Chief Collection made sense. It's 4 games in one, so it's a good deal. And then it's upscaled, better resolution than the originals. That's a good deal. The Nathan Drake collection on the PS4 was also fantastic and smart too, because most of the people who own a PS4, from what I've read, actually originally owned a 360 and not a PS3, so like more than half of the install base on the PS4 had never experienced the original 3 Uncharted's. So that made complete sense to me. That's something that makes sense to me, but then you turn around and you have things like freaking Dishonored, got remastered, BioShock games, which, by the way, I'm a huge fan of BioShock games, so that actually kind of did excite me. But still, it's kind of like, but those games are on the 360 and PS3, and especially on Xbox One, a lot of 360 games can be backwards compatible. So it just comes across as a cheap cash-in, in my opinion, from these companies. Capcom's been really bad about it, in my opinion, because they've been re-releasing all the Resident Evils, and then I know what people are going to say, oh, but it's upscaled, we got, Resident Evil in HD and all that, and it's just kind of, I'm just sitting there like, but pretty much all those games were already on the 360 and PS3. It wasn't that long ago, like Resident Evil 5. Hell, even Resident Evil 4 was on, the Xbox 360 and the PS3, so to me, and it's in HD. Oh yeah, sure, it's 720, but that's still HD. It's not adding anything. It's just them reselling you something you've already bought, and I think it's a ripoff. And that's why I'm just thinking we should have enough. That this generation should not have been known as the remaster generation, because it really is that. It's cheap, in my opinion, because all you're doing is taking your old games and maybe upscaling the resolution, but you're just repackaging and reselling a game that's already been made. There's almost no work that goes into it. It's as much as making a new game. I mean, you do have to put work into it, but I meant like why aren't they, or I should say, why haven't they put more effort into creating new games? Microsoft, on one hand, has tried. I give them a C for effort. Because we've gotten some, new games. You've gotten Halo 5. We're getting a Gears of War 4. ReCore just came out. So they're trying, but they're not really, there was also Quantum Break. And I was about to call it Quantum Leap for a second. But, so yeah, they're trying, but it's kind of been mediocre or middling. And Sony is just, we did get Uncharted, and then there was Until Dawn, and what was it? What was that one game? I can't remember, but everyone keeps mentioning it. Bloodborne. Those games. So but Sony's kind of been the worst about it. They've really been hiding behind indie titles, I feel. And like, look at all these great indies. We support indies, and then all of their main games keep getting delayed. So they've been really bad about it. And I honestly don't know why. You know, when you have that big of an install base, you would think, holy crap, we're about to make a lot of money. Let's get these games out the door. So on one hand, it's good that they're not rushing the games, but on the other hand, a lot of these games have been in development for a really long time. More time than should have been, you know, allotted. Like, it has the name the Delay Station for a good reason. So I think they're the worst at getting, you know, new IPs or new games out. Microsoft is not at, you know, not that great, but a little bit better. And I actually think Nintendo has done the best job of getting great quality first-party titles out there. And honestly, I do want to say it's not Sony or Microsoft's fault with these remasters. I will say their first-party remasters make sense to me. Like I said, Master Chief Collection and the Nathan Drake Collection. Those make perfect sense to release and come out with, and I think they're a great value. But like the remake of Dishonored, and even though I love BioShock, the BioShock Collection, the fact that these companies are just doing these, you know, cheap cash-ins, and especially on the Xbox platform, you have backwards compatibility that's possible. You know, all they have to do is just okay it with Microsoft, and Microsoft can make it backwards compatible. So to me, it's just them trying to get more money, and I would have to say enough with remasters. And I would ask you guys, let me know in the comment section below, do you think remasters are a good thing, or are you like me, you've just had enough of it? I just want to have new games, even sequels to old series, like just new stuff. Stop with the whole, here's a game you bought, you know, 5-6 years ago, but now it's been upscaled, and it's the same game, you just put it in a new package, and you're charging me $60 for it, though I've already bought it and I already own it, but it's on my PS3 or it's on my Xbox 360. Anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Stay safe and play on. Hey guys, what's up? It's 2-Bit Jesus here. Just wanted to say thanks once again for watching this video, and if you really enjoyed it, please give us that thumbs up. And if you want to keep up with everything we're doing here on the 2-Bit channel, hit the subscription button in the corner below. And as always, if you want to watch more 2-Bit review videos, click the video on the left. If you want to see some 2-Bit podcast videos where we discuss the latest gaming and geek culture topics, click the video on the right. Again guys, thanks for watching, have a wonderful day.